Right, I've done that now. The scores are all sorted out for you. We will be on this first map, which is, of course, Forest of Nif All Hell. And I won't run through it too much, but we've got the 2 capture points on each side. Close is mine for red. Close is henge for the blue team. The keep is the midpoint. Boss is spawning on each side for the blue and the red team, each worth 25 points on the kill, and also plus 50 stats per kill, and also 50 points on their stats if they get the other kill. These bosses' kills do stack, so they can get a total of 50 points and 100 stat bonus by killing both bosses if the team does so wish. Also, you can steal the points, is the last damage on the boss when his health go down as well, so you can do that. So basically, it'd be nice to see some steals. I haven't seen many boss steals in this tournament so far. These two teams really are really excited to get kicked off. I think Eclipse, I can't remember. I don't think I've seen them in the final before. Could quickly just check my stats. I don't think we've seen them in the final that much. If they have been, Eclipse have been in the final once, and they have come third once as well. Also, it will be really. I'm looking forward to this match so much. Both these guys. I mean, Eclipse have had a lot of guys in the top 10 players leaderboard before they got reset. Before Vengeance have got a lot of guys they've got Denial guys, they've got Vengeance, the Fallen guys, Card Crash guys. It's such a good team, full of different players that keep popping in and out. That I'm seeing every so often. I'm going to just jump onto the team of Red, who are indeed Eclipse, and going to take a quick look at their team as I have gone through the traits of the opposite team as well. I will go through those again. We do see that the Guardians running typical runes of the Soldier, going for the focus and going for the mace and for the staff there. Going for a 0, 5, 30, 35 spec there. Going for Pure Voice, nice. Okay, Pure HD, that's pretty much standard. Recharge of Shouts, also using the Dome for rezzing as well, which is very, very useful. And little knockback, especially when you've not got the shield as your fan using the focus. Xerix, is very, very confident Mesmer using the runes of Alyssa there. Going for the energy and the energy, so getting extra energy, so he's probably going to be using the dodge trait where he gets extra clones when he's dodging. Getting extra 5% damage as well, probably going 20, 20, 0, 0, 30, which is what we see here. As well, going for Deceptive Evasion, go for the Phantasms have Fury as well, so keeping these Phantasms up, which will be doing a lot of damage for him. Yeah, and some shadows as well. It's nice little spec, kind of typical Mesmer spec at the moment, which was still kind of in the last patch. Forsaker there looks pretty cool for an Asura. Going for the power and crit damage runes of the Ogre, using that Rock Dog, which is very, very powerful, especially if you're he's using a couple of minions here, using that Well of Suffering as well, which is targeted, which is very, very good. Summon Feshcom as well. Forsaker probably using more of a spec. Someone's saying my name. Alright, okay. I'm just going through these specs, sorry. I just got lost there. So he's using a very, very nice spec there as well. Nice to see a couple of differences. Kenny going for the Spirit Ranger as well, using that Signet of Renewal, which we're seeing a lot more now from Rangers. Not opting for that short bow. He's using a couple of main hand, offhand weapons, going for the Warhorn there, and he's going for the Torch. Nice, kind of typical traits for a Spirit Ranger as well. Going to go to Fake Fights, is probably running a typical Hamla longbow spec. Yep, going for more toughness as well. So basically, I'm going to be going into this match now. And yeah, thank you very much for being patient, the guys, and the teams have to be very patient. I just wanted to give these guys a bit of a chance to go through their specs, because I didn't go through them too much before. Didn't actually analyse them too much then either. But when we did see the specs from Vengeance of the Fallen as well before, so I'm not going to go through those too much. We might go through them during this first game. We are going to check out the splits here. As we come out of the gates, and we're going to be starting right now Gonna see how we are gonna go here on these splits. I think Eclipse might have to start be very, very, very offensive at the start, because Blue, as we know, are good at keeping the close point and the and the mid going very well between the two. Do see the Ranger now moving in from behind onto Tage on the mid. So we do see Tage, it's getting in there very, very quickly. Zac just getting in there as well. So they're using their Spirit Ranger on the mid, and Ningyu just popping up on the side, doing a bit of focus damage with that short bow there. We do see. Just going to pop in on Kenny here. He's getting a lot of pressure on him as his two spirits have got their cooldowns down. He's got that Spirit of Nature left on Leet to actually get up as well, so he's not going to pop that yet. Red getting a lot of conditions, as you can see on the top left-hand side of the screen. They're getting them off, but not fast enough as Xerix goes down just off point, getting a lot of cleave damage put on him as Tage goes down for the res. Oh, that was such a nice port. Maybe getting a bit lucky there. Maybe he can get rezzed, but I think Super's just going to go down and try and train him down off the point. We do see Forsaker has just gone down off the point as well, and we're going to see that Fake Fights is just running off now, trying to avoid getting trapped. As he going to stun Can Scout, but Can Scout's trying to get any damage he can back as Fake Fights does get away there, and they get to keep mine on that point. Mid is very much still contested. Zac's still in the mid, but I think Red possibly going to push now. Kenny is actually coming in to try and rescue Zac, but the wall, the 5 skill on the side of Tage there coming out, which actually blocked blocked Kenny from coming in there. Was very, very effective from Tage. Did a good job there on just spotting that. So we see that he's going for it. He's definitely going for it. Posey is just having a real fun time out there, just AoEing these guys. No one really, his HP's on full, he's just got full range AoE condition damage down on them, which is the problem they're not dealing with at the moment. No one's coming from behind at the moment this way to try and get him down on the point, and Blue still, they did go over and they did actually contest the mine as well. So Red have only got 1 point at the moment. They've got the mid, but they've not got their close point, because Blue have actually gone over and actually been able to actually keep that. So that's a good move from them at the moment, just contesting that point. So we do see Fake Fights now at about 30% HP. Just going to drop in on him, see what cooldowns he's got left. He's got that stun left on the adrenaline, has used that. Going to try and train down Super here. He's got his, can use that for, hopefully use that 5 as well, just keep him locked down and then get the AoE down on him as well. Oh, it's very, very close. I'm not sure how exciting a Hammer Longbow Warrior fight is for you guys, but when it's a final, it can mean a lot of stuff. But I want to just finish the rest of this fight. We do see he's going to go for the stun here. He's going to get the end damage of him. Oh, go on. Just go and swap it over to the bow there. He's going to get... See if he gets Super down now. Oh, Super's doing the best thing he can. He's just ranging him now on the point. And no one, he's going to get up. Oh, Ningyu coming on. Is he going to get vengeance? No, he just wants to die and get back into the fight as soon as he can. So Super doing well there. It's probably a very even fight, really a luck thing more than anything else about who was going to finish that point. So very, very close fight between those guys. Very equal skilled warriors. So a nice little fight from those two there. So we see at the moment Blue about 40 points ahead, going 2 caps now at the moment on the 2 far points, actually just capping mid as well now. So we do see a free cap coming out from Vengeance of the Fallen against Eclipse, who need to pull their finger out, I was about to say, to do really. They need to get back into this fight. Potentially they have grouped up as that's what you need to do now. They're focusing on their far point at the moment, which is probably where they didn't expect them to hit. But if Blue can come back, they can win. Oh, Can Scout just getting focused completely there. I think he's got a mix of everything from shatters to condition to everything now. Tage, look, you can see these conditions building up. There's 16 seconds of vulnerability now, and Can Scout, there's not much chance of him getting up anytime soon. On Posey's Death Shroud has been used up fully. Ningyu come back. Everyone's come back from the red. And they've actually just wiped them. From Blue, and they've actually just pretty much wiped them. Can Scout going down. Ningyu actually getting rezzed up now. Xerix seems to have used a portal play potentially around the map, which he's used to get to mid. Very, very good. That was a very, very good move from Xerix there, using that portal very, very well, much like Misha in the previous matches we've just seen. Zerik's actually going back there as well to Henge. So they've got Henge now. Going to try and move to mid. It was a nice play that he had on portal-wise to get back to the mid, but he's let those guys try and fight it out. So we've got Forsaker and Fake Fights now on Super, trying to get him down as soon as possible. I think they're potentially going to get the Guardian from their team, Tage, back up there as soon as possible. We do see him coming into the point now. I think he's going to get some stability, maybe a knockback. He's going to try and get... No, he did indeed get Super down there, so no chance for Tage, unfortunately, to get them down. I'm running the... as I do remember, it was indeed a focus. Yeah, so he's not got the shield knockback, unfortunately, or the res knockback as far as I remember, but he just wanted to stay up rather than getting focus damage himself. But they've come into this point so strong and just sitting on the edge there, just making sure no one's coming in, and they're confident that they're pushing them back there. So doing it well, but Red come back. Pardon me, and they've gone for the 2 side points, as we can see, and now they're pushing a bit on mid so they can just get a bit of breathing space, really. But unfortunately, Forsaker getting trained down there from behind by Ningyu and Tage as they start to push now towards the mine point, where Super is actually on against Kenny at the moment. Fake Fight's also taken down from behind there by Tage and Ningyu by the looks of things, and now we're moving on to Kenny at this point. We do see that Red are 100 points now behind the blue team of Vengeance of the Fallen. Kenny getting down. He needs some support as soon as possible. Forsaker now coming into the point. We're going to just look at Kenny. He's not really... One of his spirits is coming off cooldown very, very shortly. We do see Forsaker is coming in now. He's going to try and get some damage down on Super. We do see Tage is coming in for some support there as well. Maybe it might be worth someone from Red trying to go for the midpoint, maybe trying to get it contested. Super getting down on the back of Kenny, not really paying attention there. Just putting that downed cup on that. Pretty much just squashing him. But we do see Zerik's now quite low on HP, using his oh, nice move from Zerik's there. But unfortunately, he's on quite a low HP. He wants to try and use that to try and get back to mid. Yeah, that's it. That was a good job from him. Nice little distracting tactic there, trying to get to mid. So he's going to try and take Can Scout down, popping probably that 4 ability on his greatsword. Sorry, I'm going to see how. Yeah, popping 2, 3. That's it. So he's nice little bit of AoE damage to try and get down those spirits as soon as possible, which he's done. Look at that. Got down those spirits very, very quick. Xerxes is a very, very good mesmer. He's got some nice videos out there on YouTube and whatnot. And he's trying to burst down Can Scout as soon as he can, but unfortunately, it looks like the thief in the form of Ningyu has come back to the midpoint and aware that he's there, but Xerxes just getting down. I think that's 25% HP. Stealth there, cloak, which is very good and has helped him, but Ningyu's still training him down, trying to get on him. Oh god, he wasn't going to let him go very, very quickly, unfortunately. And Kenny's just coming in for the res. He's going to get it off at the moment, but Blue still got that 1 cap on. They're still 110, 20 points ahead. Tage putting that wall up yet again, stopping them from coming up into the point. These guys know their specs very well, and using things like that 5 skill on the staff, it just what makes and breaks matches, and that's just kept them off the point long enough to get some more ticks on it. You're going to see a cap coming out very, very shortly. There we go, and that's what Tage is good at, predicting those kind of situations. We see a bit of a fight going down at Henge, as Red has only got their the far point of Blue at the moment, which isn't the best place to be in, because that's probably the best place they can support if they actually go down. The only problem for Blue is they can't get back to their close point that quickly because they're not actually dying enough to get respawn. So Red are doing well. They're still only 120 points away at the moment. They've pretty much got this point, but Can Scout is trying to... They've not really decontested it. I mean, they've got mid now as well, Red, so they're pulling back slowly. They just need to try... If they can get the 2 caps and get some boss kills, they can get back into this. But Kenny's gone down at the mid, so they're going to lose the red point at mid at the moment, and they're not getting back there anytime soon to get it. So boss kills really probably are the thing that Red are looking for. And they're being they're being held at the moment at the henge by one player. Scout is keeping 3 of red at bay. They don't want to be focusing him. I think they feel that maybe they've lost it, so maybe they're doing that. But either that or that is a big mistake. Scout doing a very good job of keeping 3 guys there. Tage just holding the close point, his safety, trying to make sure the match is definitely theirs. Xerix, I don't think he's going to have much joy against this Guardian. Bursting wise, he's going to try and get him off the point though as much as he possibly can, popping down the null field to get rid of those conditions, and also take away the boons of the Guardian, which is the best way to do that. Super unfortunately going to get that stun off, and as we know, if you get that stun off on a Mesmer or anyone squishy, they are pretty much screwed. He has indeed gone down just on the point there. Eventually Scout goes down. Not sure how long that fight was going on for. Mid is decontested, but blue very much on 480 points, red on 350. They are a good 130 points behind. It does look like at the moment that blue will indeed be taking this match, this game, and the first game of the series out of 3. They will indeed be taking it. Wow. Breath. See, normally when you've got co-caster, you can actually have a tiny bit of a break with your voice, but it's good. Oh, I'm really enjoying these matches, guys. So good at the moment. Thank you for joining us again as we reach about 300 viewers. I will be issuing another 800 gem code after this match.
Team wins a capture point.
As we move into Legacy of the Faux Fire for you guys at the moment. I hope you're enjoying tonight's stream. If you've got any, if you're getting a team together or you're looking to put a team together, you can start entering. You can enter in. I think you can enter into the ESL Cup first one of 2014. I need to make sure. But start getting ready because we're going to be looking for new teams coming up as well. There's so many different teams that are playing in this at the moment, and you will not be denied. Just apply, and you can get in, you can get streamed, and just even watch yourselves on this stream, and just it helps to watch your play as well and get streamed. And we hope to see you guys in this ESL Cup. We've seen lots of new teams coming in. We've seen some fun upsets along the way as well. We haven't actually got anyone in the final. Haven't got Cheese Mode or 55 HP Monks in this final, which is actually it's a refreshing change. No, I love those guys, all those guys in those teams, but it's nice to see 2 different teams in the final, even though most of the guys from Vengeance of the Fallen, I think, were in the final from last week. So Faux Fire is very much a different map, but Vengeance of the Fallen have come back in this fight. They came back in this map against 55 HP Monks. And I've seen them fight in this map recently as well over the weekend, and this map is probably, I'd say, one of their strongest, if anything. They're just really, really good at keeping their point and keeping the mid and just being solid between the two. And it's going to be a big mission from the guys from Vengeance of the Fallen, not Vengeance of the Fallen, Eclipse, sorry, as they've seemed to have changed colours, so I'm going to have to change the scoreboard. These guys love doing this to me. I swear they do it on purpose. A lot of love for these teams right now, as we do see Vengeance of the Fallen taking the first game in Forests of Nifil. We're going to see the match starting now. Say thank you there. So we're starting in 1 second. We're just going to see who will win this match. Will this be the final game of 2013 for the ESL Guild Wars 2 Weekly Cup, or will we go into a Battle of Kylo? We will be finding out as we go into the mid-fight right now. Tage just coming in there with the initial damage on Kenny and Zach. Just watching Posey and Ningyu over on the side as well, just doing a bit of AoE. They're trying to suss out what's going on. I think they know they can run in and focus down on Kenny at the moment. Looks like he's the focus target. He's still got his Spirit of Nature. I'm not sure he wants to use that right now. It might be a bit of a waste. He's going to get it up. He's just dodging around at the moment. Still got that Spirit Nature. He's not really got any other spirits up at the moment. Has got that other spirit, sorry. Apologies. Storm Spirit is still up at the moment. He's gone back into that short bow to try and get some. He's trying to dodge all that damage, but Super now going for the down on him. Fake trying to go for the res on him, but cute Xerix is back in as well now. We do see a class change actually from these guys. Where are we just running on cute Xerix? He's running a Spirit Spect Ranger. Apologies there. So we do see 2 Spirit Spec Rangers on now for blue, for Eclipse. This is going to be interesting, and they're actually getting down very, very fast. Funnily enough, they were so... Oh, Posey just going down just off the point now. Can they get the res up on him? He's getting a very, very fast res. They need to get some more damage down on him. He did get downed in that, but that was very, very good downing from the guys of Eclipse. Fake Fights on about 40% HP are going to go into Zach now on the midpoint, who is going to be trying to tank this as much as possible. They are aware that that back point is being capped now from Ningyu, who's potentially going to just decap, but he knows that our Super's in from behind, so he's going to come in on Fake Fights now. We've got a 3-on-2 situation for Sega coming in as well. Is someone going to escape here, or are they going to try and keep a 2-on-1 situation? Tage now coming into the fight as well. Is anyone going to go for Quarry from the blue team? There's no one on their way at the moment. Do you see Zach versus Can Scout at the moment? And Posey, so there is a bit of an outnumbering going on in different places of the map. Ningyu is going down. They need to put as much as they can AoE damage wise, as he does go into stealth there just on the point, just getting the fear off, as we do see cute Xerix is presently down. No one actually helping him get a resed up there, and Red probably going to get a bit of a free cap going down here, but we do see, I think, Kenny just going over to the Quarry to decap if possible. Can Scout coming back to that close point as well, so Kenny needs some possible backup over here to try and get this point capped presently. If they can, that would be very, very beneficial for these guys. We do see Zach has actually gone down in the mid as Fake Fight's trying to go for the res, but Tage just getting that down there, so I think he had a bit of stability. He didn't actually have any stability, so no CC put down from the red team there onto him. Can Scout getting down to about 35% HP as Kenny's doing very, very well against him over here. He's down to about 20% HP versus 25% HP on Kenny. Who's going to get this? He's got his spirit up as well, so if he goes down, oh, getting some nice little burst off there on him. Did see Super coming in for the rescue on that point there, so that kind of communication is essential, and we did see the very clutch res from Kanskat in the last game, and the initiative of Super using that Trev, and it's continuing in this fight. Will we see a team upset here for these guys? Will Eclipse be able to come back? They are looking very strong. Vengeance of the Fallen at the moment. It doesn't look like Eclipse are coming back too well at the moment, as again Ningyu going for that decap of Waterfall, which is really good play from him. No one really watching that back capping from them. See, look, Super is watching the back cap. He's a little bit late on Kenny. Kenny might get the decap if he can try and stun him before he gets in, but he doesn't actually get it. 1 cap left on that for the decap. They didn't decap far, but sorry, they did decap far. They contested it. Ningyu's against Forsaker at the moment, which FIFA on Necros, anyone, it's just this is anyone's game really. I mean, oh, the burst down on Forsaker. He's down in Death Shard, don't forget that. So that's not his HP. It's done about 50% now. Ningyu just getting in that stealth, trying to get a bit of a break, get some conditions off him, get some healing. There you go on that back out. We're just going to watch him for 2 seconds. He's just going to escape. I think he's just realised, yeah, Zach's coming to the point. That's it. Patient man. He knows he's not going to win that fight. There's no point in getting himself killed. They're winning. Why give him an extra 5 points? There's no point. We do see Fake Fights there going down on the midpoint there. You see Forsaker and Zach coming up on Ningyu, getting a bit of a surprise on him. Can they get that damage down on him? Oh, gets into the mid, and he's just going to flip straight onto cute Xerix, who's down on 30% HP. Unfortunately, he's getting very, very focused here. Just going to move in on him as he's got his spirit of nature still up. He does still have his other spirits up at the moment, so he's doing okay as long as those don't go AoE down, which is unfortunately is what's kind of happening at the moment. You see them on kind of low HP as well, as we see Posey on the midpoint going to the Spectral Walk. He's just going to jump into that Death Shroud, trying to put a bit of AoE damage down on the 4-skill life transfer, which is very, very good also for getting your life valve back. Of course, he doesn't want to use that heal. Now he wants to use that heal to get rid of those conditions, getting some extra healing for him. Got a nice amount of boonage going out for these guys at the moment. Got quite a lot of conditions. No heal, but he jumps into his Death Shroud, which is a very, very good move from him, trying to delay those conditions for as long as time as he can. And then we're getting his stealth res down there from Ningyu onto Posey, who's doing the teamwork from this team is just epic. 2 cap now going down for them as they see 150 points ahead of Blue now as we go into this last match of 2013 from the ESL Weekly Cup. Will we be seeing the guys on the blue of Team Eclipse coming back from this? We'll see Cute Xerix now trying to go and get the decap over at Quarry, but his teammate has just died over there. Posey just staying in Death Shroud there, just trying to resist any damage at all coming on to him from Xerix. Oh, they all jumped on him just then, trying to get him down as fast as they possibly can. And the amount of damage coming on Xerix is insane. Absolutely awesome there from those guys. Tage just finishing him on the down there. Ningyu just coming back into the mid to, I don't know. He's just leveling it up, I think. Just doing what he did best. He just went over to Waterfall. I think he killed Forsaker and just came back, basically getting them to go back to their spawn point and recap that. So at the moment, we're seeing that Blue have decapped far. There's no help for Zach at the moment. Unfortunately, it does look like he's going to be in a bit. He needs some help. He's one tick away from a cap. So some help's coming over from Forsaker now and Cute Xerix as they come over. Xerix, of course, was playing that Mesmer earlier, but I think he just felt that they needed a bit more tankiness. But it feels like they're lacking some damage now. As you see Posey down in Death Shroud, didn't want to use their burst damages. It was in that position because he didn't actually get any damage taken off of him. Has used a few cooldowns, but he's in Spectral Walk at the moment. Getting that Death Shroud back up to full as well as off cooldown, so he's going to use that to escape and move back. And they did get supported very well and just taken Forsaker down really damn fast. Cute Xerix just moving to the mid now. He is going to be on against Posey. So we do see Super coming in there as well. Tage just healing there with the Empower. Kenny coming in. Can he offer some support to Xerix? Can he get that res off on him as well? Can he get some CC onto Tage? Not going to happen. They did indeed get the down on Xerix as Red are just steaming ahead in the lead now. 400 points against 135. Vengeance of the Fallen just absolutely owning this map at the moment. Like I said before we came in, these guys know this map and they play it so damn well. They are looking confident. They want this last ESL final of 2013 in their favour. They want to go home with the prize of those gems, and I think it's going to happen at the moment as we look 420 points against 150. It is pretty inevitable at the moment. This is going to be the way it goes. Of course, we have seen some epic comebacks in the past. Can Eclipse pull it together at the last minute? Can they come back? Can they do it? Can they win this final? We don't know. We will be going to Battle Colour if they do that, but at the moment it's just looking too strong for Red. I don't like to count teams out, but I think it's pretty much over for these guys. Ningyu just wandering around between the 2 points at the moment, trying to look for a fight. Cute Xerix going down again over just off point to Super and to Kanska and Ningyu there and Posey. All of them just gathering now on these guys, trying to get these kills. They want to end it. They want to go to bed maybe, I don't know. They just, absolute devastation for these guys. Boonage. Boonage is such an awesome word. Zach is actually I think at the moment they're just running in, kind of, they know the score now. Another kill is going to give them the win when they can get the kill. Good job. Vengeance of the Fallen are the final winners of this year, 2013, for Vengeance of the Fallen, winning Week 10 of the ESL Weekly Cup. Thank you very, very much, guys. An awesome couple of matches, another awesome tournament from the ESL there. And congrats to these teams. Just going to say GG and map. Oh, there we go. Going to the next map already. We're not actually playing Battle Card there, don't worry. Okay, so that is the ESL Weekly Cup 10 done and dusted, pretty much, other than me giving away an 800